5 men, only 5, downtown straight into a rival gang's territory and walked out with their leader's son just because the kid said some mean things about
You really
Atlas's
should
mother.
rethink where you stand.
But
No,
the biggest story was that spot
just when I thought things couldn't get any worse. But now that you mention it, shit happens.
Doesn't matter, I guess, because it ain't there no more. Andover. I think that was it. Somewhere up there. Anyway, this little shithole of a town was home to the Junkers, a gang that by most regs
just when I thought things couldn't get any worse.
Like a week. I don't know how they made it, but they survived. They got by. Somehow they got noticed. In particular, Atlas noticed the gang leader's woman, a blonde number named Hope. Atlas, they say, was smitten, in love from the moment he laid eyes on her. Hope, though,
it ain't easy keeping the zoo.
We
all do our part.
It's Red Eye here, running Raider Radio. You love it, and you know it. Hey guys, I've got a fun one for you. You remember when Coulter said he'd take on the whole Nuka World, and then he didn't do shit to make it happen? Look how far we've come. Pretty great, isn't it?
So, I told you about Atlas, the meanest raider to ever wander this world, and how he fell for Hope, a beautiful...
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long it'd take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
It sounded like a good idea.
Because it is. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears. So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things: territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The operators.
Got it. I'm sure they'll appreciate you thinking of them. That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always gonna be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
I'm ready.
Good. So, what's the target? You gotta give me something, boss. Wanna give me another target? Or maybe change up the job?
Let's do a different target.
You got it. So, where you wanna do this? You alright, boss? You gonna give me something? Wanna give me another target? Or maybe change up the job?
Why would I want to change up the type of job?
Well, some places in the Commonwealth aren't interested in talking to you. So going in guns blazing will usually give you more spots you can hit. Personally, I think it's a hell of a lot more fun, too. Plus, shooting the place up is a guaranteed way to get what you want. Trying to convince a settlement can go awry if you don't do the right prep.
I want to change the job.
Sure thing. How you want to do it?
Get a gang together. Those settlers are as good as dead.
Stick with the classics. Which gang you want to join you on the job?
The pack.
Sure. I'll get a steak on a string or something.
Gotta let the dogs run around every once in a while, huh?
Now, the target. You ready to decide where this is going down?
I'm ready.
Good. So, where do you want to hit? Let me... Wait, pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
That one's the target.
Ruthless. So, these sorts of jobs are pretty straightforward. Move in, kill everything in sight. I'll have some of our people meet you there to assist. Now, you're not gonna be able to take a direct route to the place. Fast way to get yourself killed. So you'll have to meet our folks outside town. Now, if you're looking for something to give you an extra edge, might be worth checking in with some of the gang bosses. Probably got some trick or two up their sleeves. The crew that's joining you is just gonna have standard kits though. If you want to arm them up differently, I'd take along some extra gear. Show those settlers who's in charge.
Oh. Hi there.
Hey, boss.
Mason's been waiting for you.
If you can take something, it's yours. Don't listen to the bleats of those operators.
Boss, let's chat. Shank says you might need our help vacating the squatters living in our new digs. Ain't it just your lucky day? Wait till you see what I got. Found some toys a couple operators left on their corpses in a back alley. Not sure how they got themselves dead like that. No shame. Took them apart and made a little something different out of the parts. It's just gonna be a toy for my pets, but it's more useful than that. Beasts find these things irresistible. Toss them on the ground, and anything nearby and hungry will come a-running, ripping anything in their path to pieces. But you're gonna want to be a safe distance away, because, well, things leak a little. Don't want to end up becoming a snack yourself. Oh, and here, take this paper. It'll show you how to make more. Don't look so surprised. We ain't all knuckle draggers.
It's impressive, Mason.
Ain't it though? Don't forget where you got those. And when you're putting that to good use claiming new haunts, don't forget us, all right?
Run with us, boss. We keep our eyes.
I've got a fun one for you. You remember when Coulter said we'd take over all of Nuka World, and then he didn't do shit to make it happen?
You got some kind of death wish? Oh, it's you.
Look how far we've come.
Another
Pretty
wonderful
great,
day in Town.
This one ain't about me. It's about this friend that I have, who is not me.
Mags, William, and Liz.
First time I ever seen you was down at the beach by Revere. Through a thick black haze of fire and smoke.
You're lucky Nish is in charge.
Suddenly seemed
If it were
so
up to me,
clear.
you'd be dead.
I knew I had to have you, make you mine at any cost. I gave up on my old crew, never worried about what I lost. I gave you gold, I gave you caps, gave you all I stole and more. Never counted on you, stealing from me and running out the door. Baby, quit raiding my heart. You took all I had and left me. I can't stand being apart.
You really should rethink where you stand.
This ain't no way to try and test me. I know you remember all the fun we had playing the odds at Easy City. And when we roasted that caravan down in the fens, I was so happy to have you with me. But after a while, I couldn't keep denying what I daily witnessed.
You know,
The
in a
camps,
lot of
the guns,
instances,
the
poor life
blood-soaked
choices will
ground,
get you
well,
killed.
just couldn't hold your interest.
I never realized how much you
Now I
enjoy
don't
playing
buy
with fire.
what they tell me,
can't wait to
that
see
you
it
can't
burn.
ever be satisfied. I'll kill every last man in the whole wide world just to have
You know,
by my
in a lot of
side.
instances, poor life choices will
Baby,
get you killed.
quit raiding my heart. Bring back the love you stole. I can't stand being apart. I need you here to make me whole.
Hey, boss. Was wondering when you were gonna come see me. Heard you're collecting toys to help you mark us out some new stomping grounds.
I ain't gonna lie to
Well,
y'all.
ours is,
Love hers.
without a doubt, the finest
Really
little piece of
does.
hardware you've ever laid your
I
eyes
mean,
on.
that's what my
Sure,
friend
she may
said when he told me the story, and then I went and wrote a song about you.
be based off some shitty operator tech, but a little Dixie love and some fine tweaking go a long way. Let's just say, them fever blossoms ain't no joke. Mix 'em with just the right ingredients makes people madder than a hornet's nest. Perfect for convincing any meddlesome settlers to rip each other apart.
Sounds like I'll be putting it to good use.
Damn straight you will. I trust you'll make her mama proud. Only wish I could watch the show myself.
It's Red Eye here,
Not
running
sure who's
Greener
worse, you
Radio. You
or
love it,
Coulter.
and you know it. Hey, anybody listening? Got some good news for you. All those damn robots in the Galactic Zone, no longer a problem, thanks to our kick-ass overboss.
really should rethink where you stand. Unless you're a fan of watching.
And the overboss has decided to leave the galactic zone in the hands of the operators. Maybe with something to do, they won't be so damn bored all the time. And if it's ours, do you all realize what this means? Nuka World! It all belongs to us. All of it.
You're lucky Nish is in charge. If it were up to me, you'd be
Here's
dead.
a little something which I know you've all heard pieces of before. Only this time, you've got Red Eye, the master of
Just when I thought things couldn't get any
storytelling, to lay
worse,
it on you.
you had to turn up.
Now this here
Not supposed to hurt
is a
the other
true story.
gangs.
And I know
No
it's a
rule
true
against
story
treating them
because
any
I heard like
better.
10 different versions from 10 different guys, all of them swearing it's true. When you get a story like that, well, you just know there's gotta be some truth to it. Well, the way this story starts is a mystery. Nobody knows where the legendary raider named Atlas came from. Some say he was in the Great War, got hit right smack in the face with one of them big nukes, shrugged it off, and kept on going. Some say he just appeared out of thin air, like the wastes themselves conjuring him up. Some say he was the product of a night of unholy passion between a super mutant, a Deathclaw, and Satan himself. Now, most of you all know the later stories, how Atlas single-handedly took down that band of super mutants south of Boston. I heard he bit the head off the leader's dog.
Transit
The head
center.
cleaned
Transit
off.
center.
For that time, he took a group of 5
Going
men, only
down.
5, downtown straight into a rival gang's
Nuka
territory
Express.
and walked out with their leader's son just because the kid said some mean things about Atlas's
Please
mother.
stand clear of the doors.
But the biggest story was that spot way
Por
north of
favor.
Boston. Well,
Planning on sleeping
Manténgase
tonight
alejado de las puertas. We are now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any children and personal belongings before exiting the Nuka Express. Parents, if you're looking for a refreshing way to make it through the day, try a Nuka-Cola Dark. Same great cola.
Just the part I was looking for. The guys back at the garage are gonna flip. Nothing else to find here. This hunk of junk is picked clean, Daddy-O. You building something? My friends and I soup up old power armor. We have groovy metal suits like you have never seen. You seem like a cool cat. You should check out our digs. Our machines are something to see, Jack. Got it. That ain't something you see every day. You hear something? Maybe I'm just getting jumpy. Think we're in for a fight. No better.
Itching to bash some heads in, boss. There ain't no heads around here. Figure we can go have a look around, see what this place has got.
This place ain't too bad. We gotta get supplies coming in. Head back and tell them we're good to go here.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
Got it.
Attention, please. Employment opportunities await at Cambridge Polymer Lab. Cambridge Polymer Lab, the global leader in the exciting field of commercial plastics. Now hiring. Apply today. Cambridge Polymer Labs is now hiring for a variety of positions. Apply today. Attention, please. Employment opportunities await at Cambridge Polymer Labs. Competitive salary and benefits. Apply today. Are you looking for a new career in science? Cambridge Polymer Labs is now hiring for a variety of positions. Apply today.
got it.
Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
A job? For me? Really?
Yeah, I think your sales experience can be a great asset.
You do? Well, that's great. I won't let you down.
asshole, that's what I say. Tells me to know my place when all I'm doing is trying to help. How the hell am I supposed to prove myself when he has me babysitting slave cages all day? I'm taking my own pack out, and we're gonna take down a death claw. Let's see what the breeder has to say when I drop that thing's head in his lap. Who's out for now, bitch? Can't wait.
Can't wait for what?
What? Nothing. How long were you... Ah, shit. Just get out of here.
chock full of nuka-lurks for as long as we've been here. Like, I personally know at least 3 jackasses who got themselves killed trying to loot the place. Anyway, that ain't a problem no more. Our new overboss has been good to his word and taken over the plant, meaning the whole friggin' park is ours. It's all ours, man. At the overboss's orders, the operators are now running the show out there. If you're on good terms with them, well, maybe they'll share some caps with you.
That a small portion of your efficiency will be donated to support our men and women clear majority.
Tell you all about the time I got my name.
Por favor, manténgase alejado.
So this one time, a long time ago, I'm enjoying myself, out in the combat zone. A few bets, a few drinks, a whole lot of jokes. I'm making friends, having a good time. Now this one guy, he gets jealous.
Hello.
I can't blame
And on
him.
behalf of the Nuka-Cola Corporation,
just get upset.
we'd like to
They ain't as
welcome
cool.
each and every one of you
He's this
aboard
really
the
big
Nuka
guy.
Express
Huge
monorail.
guy, actually.
For your own
I don't
safety,
remember his name.
please remain
Doesn't matter.
seated
Shut up.
or utilize the
This
provided
big
handrail
idiot
while the
decides
train
he's
is in
gonna
motion.
challenge me to a drinking contest.
If you'll direct your attention to the right side of the monorail, you can observe Nuka World's famous Fizz Top Mountain. Standing at over 100 meters tall, Fizz Top Mountain is the largest man-made structure in Nuka World and features the 5-star Fizz Top Grill. Coming up in the heart of Nuka World, Nuka Town, USA, featuring the Cola Cars Arena, the Bradford Amphitheater, and the Parlor Dinner Theater. And kids, don't forget to tell your parents to bring you to the Nuka Cave, where you can play games and earn tickets to win fabulous prizes.
Later on, people were like, man, you were so amazing. I didn't
From
even know
Nuka Town,
how
USA, you can access any one of our 5 individually themed parks.
After a while, I see that big guy
Experience the
starting to get
future
wobbly,
at the
right?
Galactic Zone,
Not gonna
or
last much
relive the
longer.
Wild
But
West
you know, I
at
take
Dry
a
Rock
minute to make
Gold.
sure that I'm not so drunk
Take a
that I'm
tour
just
through the
seeing
Nuka-Cola
shit.
bottling
But I'm right.
plant,
It's him.
or visit
He
Kitty
is
Kingdom
wobbly. So,
and meet
you
the
know, I
whole
push
Nuka
through,
family.
and I knuckle down,
And finally,
I keep
for the
taking
nature
shots.
lover in you,
Finally,
travel
he
to
just
Safari
goes
Adventure
face
and delight
first
in over
into the
100
table. Out
different
cold.
animal species
No
from
question.
around the
I'm
world.
so pumped up, I picked this guy up. I shit you not, I picked him right up, totally raged out, and then I just, bam, slam him back down onto the floor. And I'm screaming, yeah, man, yeah, who's the best, who's the best? And this one guy comes over, he looks at me and he's like, oh man, you blew all the blood vessels in your eye, man. That's totally messed up. That's so cool. And then everyone cheers even more. And I was so pumped up, I didn't even feel it. And everyone's all like, yeah, let's hear it for Red Eye. It was pretty great. You should have been there.
Hey, asshole. You're listening to Raider Radio. Hey guys. I've got a fun one for you. You remember when Coulter said we'd take over all of Nuka World, and then he didn't do shit to make it happen? Look how far we've come. Pretty great, isn't it? So, I was thinking about the time I came to Nuka World.
Well, well. Word going around is there's some new raider boss tearing up the Commonwealth. Not too shabby.
It's a damn good start.
I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. Now, normally the next step would be provisions, convincing or beating a settlement into sending us shipments of supplies to keep our folks fed and happy. Unfortunately, doesn't look like our outpost has any targets in range at the moment. Also means there won't be any caps coming in from frightened settlers. But it seems we have a more pressing issue on our hands. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Mayhem and destruction is what I'm thinking. For what it's worth.
What can you tell me about this gang?
Not a whole lot. Our scout said the boss calls himself Sinner. Claims to have a decent-sized crew ready to take what we stole fair and square. Suppose he just needs to learn who his betters are. So, are you and I of the same mind on how that ought to get done?
I will rip them to shreds personally.
Bingo. Only language raiders in the Commonwealth understand. Force. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends waiting. Wouldn't be neighborly.
Going up. Nuka Express.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas. We are now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any children and personal belongings before exiting the Nuka Express.
Good, you're here. Spotted those dogs not far off. Things are about to get fun around here.
Who's in charge around here? I'll tear their heart out. You all You! You, the Nuka World waste pile that thought you could move your gang into Sinner's territory and live? You give me one good reason I shouldn't slice you open and eat your heart right here.
You listen closely. This land is ours. So turn around and crawl back under whatever rock you came from. Right now.
Whoa, whoa, easy. Take it easy, all right? Sure, just, you know what, keep it. Place was a shithole anyway.
That'll learn him.
On behalf of the Nuka-Cola Corporation, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you aboard the Nuka Express monorail. For your own safety, please remain seated or utilize the provided handrails while the train is in motion. If you'll direct your attention to the right side of the monorail, you can observe Nuka World's famous Fizz Top Mountain. Standing at over 100 meters tall, Fizz Top Mountain is the largest man-made structure in Nuka World and features the 5-star Fizz Top Grill. Coming up in the heart of Nuka World, Nuka Town, USA, featuring the Cola Cars Arena, the Brad Burton Amphitheater, and the Parlor Dinner Theater. And kids, don't forget to tell your parents to bring you to the Nuka-cade, where you can play games and earn tickets to win fabulous prizes. From Nuka Town, USA, you can access any one of our 5 individually themed parks. Experience the future at the Galactic Zone, or relive the Wild West at Dry Rock Gulch. Take a tour through the Nuka-Cola bottling plant, or visit Kitty Kingdom and meet the whole Nuka family. And finally, for the nature lover in you, travel to Safari Adventure and delight in over 100 different animal species from around the world.
Going down. Transit Center.
Heard some rumbles, this one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Those raiders won't be causing us any more problems.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's yours ain't. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities, just like any other settlement. That they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of, which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other settlements. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say.
I want to know more about managing the outpost's basic necessities.
Day-to-day needs. They're pretty straightforward. Just need to make sure you've set up solid defenses, plenty of beds under cover, and enough clean water to go around. Not much more to it than that. Was there anything else?
Tell me more about providing food for the outpost.
Sure. So, managing your outpost's food can get a little tricky. No one ever joined a crew to dig in the dirt, so normally you'd have convinced a nearby settlement to supply your outpost with food. But that wasn't exactly on the table this time around. Now, people at your outpost can farm in a pinch, but it'll definitely put a dent in their happiness. What you'll probably need to do is collect some food yourself. Razor grain, potatoes, moot fruit, whatever, and deposit it in your outpost's workshop. And if you're ever wondering if your outpost has enough food, take a look in your Pip-Boy. Should have a page that'll show you everything your outpost currently needs, food included. Now, was there something else?
What can you tell me about entertainment for the outpost?
Well, it's a damn handy way to keep folks distracted if you're lacking in certain basics. Constructing pick-me-up stations or getting one of your crew working on a booze still will certainly help lift your outpost's spirits. And if the place has got a Nuka World transmitter powered up, you can construct amplifiers to help as well. Anything else I can answer for you?
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Sure. If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. Or you can always consult that Pip-Boy on your arm. No better tool to tell you what your outpost may be hurting for. Now, depending on the state of the place when you hit it, this first outpost might already have some of the bare bones set up. All you've got to do is build up what's missing. And I was thinking, with the outpost coming as far as it has, might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. Be good to make some trouble in the Commonwealth again. So, there anything I can do?
I want you to head to an outpost.
Sure thing, boss. Where am I going? Suppose I better get a move on then. See you there, boss.
Listening? Got some good news for you.
Hi there.
All those damn robots in the galactic zone, no longer a problem, thanks to our kick-ass overboss.
New boss, huh?
And the overboss has decided to leave the galactic zone in the hands of the operators.
Mags and William are strict as far as
Something
bosses
to do,
go.
they won't be so
But if you can
damn
do the
bored
job,
all the time.
they'll take care of you.
And if it's ours, do you all realize what this means? Nuka World. It all belongs to
You know,
us. All of
in
it.
a lot of instances,
Hell yeah.
poor life choices will get you killed.
So, I told you about Atlas, the meanest raider to ever wander this world, and how he fell for Hope, a beautiful raider from a rival gang that didn't give two shits about him. Now, like I said, Atlas, he was used to getting his way, so he gathered up a big old army of raiders, marched
You
right
really
up to
should
the town
rethink where you
Hope's
stand.
gang, the Junkers,
Unless you're a
was all
fan of
holed
watching
up,
back.
and demanded she come out and talk to him. Hope, headstrong as she was, very politely yelled over the wall and told Atlas exactly where he could shove his intentions. I hear she launched that golden Brahmin right back over the wall at him too. Atlas, as you might imagine, didn't take too kindly to being disrespected, but in his own special crazy-ass way, he found himself wanting Hope. He was in a bind now, you see. To let an insult stand, he wasn't ready to just up and storm the town and risk killing Hope in the process. In my opinion, folks, ain't no relationship worth this kind of trouble. On fire, right then and there. Over the screaming, Atlas yelled that if he could convince these good men to set fire to themselves, imagine what he could do for the other couple hundred men to do to their town.
Well, that ought to
Personally,
make things
I
more
find that a
interesting.
pretty convincing argument. But Hope, she ain't backing down. She yells that Atlas can set himself on fire. That'd get him about as far as anything. Now I tell you, when Atlas hears this, he gets angry beyond all reason. And he slams those giant fists down on the ground. As the story goes, windows shattered in Diamond City. And a whole section of Lexington comes crashing down just from the shock of it. Hope and her gang wake up the next morning and find their town the only thing still standing as far as the eye can see. Atlas says it's the last threat he's gonna make before he storms their gates. And honestly, between us, this whole thing has already gone way off the rails. Now Hope, she's a good woman, a raider through and through, but she takes care of her own. She knows there ain't no way her little
You
gang
really
can
should
stand up to
rethink where you
Atlas and his
stand.
army.
Unless you're a fan of
So she
watching
knows what she's gotta do. The white flag goes up, and Hope herself walks right
You know,
out the front
in
gate.
a lot of
Says
instances,
if Atlas
poor
gives
life
his
choices
word that
will
her
get you
gang is
killed.
safe, she'll go free. Only he's got a shake on it. Atlas, the
Pack
proud man that
and
he is,
disciples.
takes her up on that
Bunch of
offer.
amateurs
And it's
playing
not
dress
until
up.
he's shaking her hand that he hears the beeping. Clever woman that she was, Hope went and strapped herself up with more than a couple of mini-freaks.
Luck, it's been real busy.
She knew what she was about.
As things are going well.
Now, I am told that on that
The
day,
pack lets
the
it
sun
all
might as
hang
well
out.
not even have come up. For all the good it did next to the brightness that is bright. Men hundreds of miles away went blind. Birds dropped out of the sky for days after. As big and as tough as he was, they ain't never found all of Atlas. Like I said at the top, true story. All of it. Is there a moral in all of this? Hell if I know.
You're all a bunch of psychopaths, and I love you for it. This is Raider Radio, and it's for you.
Going up.
Hey, let's get personal for a second here, assholes. Whoever dropped a frag down my favorite toilet, if I find you, you are going to die. Slowly and painfully. This
Please
next
stand
one,
clear of the
I've been
doors.
hearing some shit that I ripped this off or whatever. That's
Por favor,
bullshit, man. It
manténgase
ain't true.
alejado
I wrote
de
this.
las
I
puertas.
swear it.
We are now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any children and personal belongings before exiting the Nuka Express. Yes. If you're missing an item, stop by our Lost and Found at the main gate. Your item will be returned to you for a nominal fee.
zoo's bigger than ever, but we can manage our shit.
Boss, what can I do for you?
Nothing for now.
All right.
If you work, you eat. It's as
Hey.
simple as that.
Need something from me?
Look alive, Gage.
Hey, boss. What can I do for you?
I need you to get out of your power armor. Hey.
Yeah, what's up?
Yes?
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
Hey there.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
Let's see what you've got.
I have a little bit of everything.
Yes?
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
Don't let running things get in the way of partying.
Shank.
Life's too short, boss.
Place is looking good, boss. Everything a gang of lowlifes could ask for. So, you ready for the final piece of the puzzle?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Good to hear. Because what you've made is a foothold. To solidify our place, our outfit's gonna need some real numbers. 2 more outposts carved from the Commonwealth ought to do the trick. Get all that together, and, well, we'll have a real base of power on our hands. With that kind of clout, we'll be able to start setting up dealers at our outposts. Get to selling stuff like real damn towns. We keep expanding from there, we'll even be able to set up spots where the locals can come drop off tribute. But I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, you'll want to start by claiming another 2 outposts. You just let me know whenever you want to get rolling on those jobs. So, boss, what's the plan?
I'm interested in running a job.
Works for me. What type of job did you want to run?
It's time we took over another settlement.
Got it. So how'd you want to approach it? Talk them into leaving yourself? Or you and a crew putting some lead in them?
Get a gang together. I want a clean house.
Sure. And which gang you want to join you on the job?
The operators.
Deal. They'll be waiting for you. So, where do you want to hit? Let me... Oh, that place. Isn't that one of your old stomping grounds? Sure that's the one?
That one's the target.
Just wanted to make sure. So you know how this job works. Head to the target, put down anything that moves. Crew will be waiting for you when you get there. Help you deal with whatever you may run into. Knock 'em dead, boss.
You a sheep or a wolf? 'Cause the... pack only runs...
You want to offload a few... Two things. I won't hold it against you.
Look, man, I've been thinking about this for a long, long time. I know what I'm talking about here.
Bullshit. You can't just put something between two pieces of bread and claim it's a sandwich. Does that mean a loaf of bread is technically a bread sandwich?
Technically, yes, but you wouldn't eat it all at once like that, so it doesn't matter. How you hold it matters.
Talk all you want, man. You put that piece of Mirelurk meat between two pieces of bread, but it still ain't a sandwich.
Well, what the hell would you call it then?
Disgusting. That's what.
Yeah?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Hey there.
We're here like you asked, boss. But, well, it looks like there's no one to kill. Suppose we'll go take a look around. Anyone asks about the job, though, just make something up.
Hey, boss. Just one more outpost to claim. You want me to set up that job, you just say. So, what do you need?
I want you to head to an outpost.
Sure thing, boss. Where am I going? Need a little direction here, boss. Unless there was something else you wanted.
Looking to run a job.
Yeah. What kind of job we talking here?
I want to claim another outpost for our gangs.
Sure thing, boss. You gonna talk to them yourself? Or should I get a crew to help you put them in the dirt?
Get me a crew. That settlement's not gonna know what hit them.
Will do. And which gang you want to join you on the job?
The operators.
Sounds good. So, where you want to do this? Let me... Alright, that one will work. So you know how this job works. Head to the target, put down anything that moves. I'll make sure you've got some backup waiting to lend a hand when you get there. Knock them dead, boss.